in the last 24 hours. Abhishek Bhalla reporting first and exclusive here on India Today that a small pullback has begun in the Pangong Tso area as well. Abhishek, this is the most tricky part of the standoff area in eastern Ladakh, but your sources telling you that the complicated pullback in the Fingers complex has begun in a small way.
That's right, Shiv. A very small step, but it remains to be seen how things will pan out, because Pangong Tso has been perhaps the biggest flashpoint other than Galwan Petrol Point 14, which saw that bloody clash on the 15th of June. But as far as Finger 4 area is concerned, there are a lot of sticky points. And you know what that is that at the Finger 4 area, which has always been under Indian control, even if there is some kind of an agreement of a pullback, you know, the question is, would the Indian troops leave Finger 4 and go back 2 kilometers? This would mean, leaving your possession of an area which has always been under you, and it would mean moving back to around Finger 2 perhaps. So the Indian side is thinking, how to go ahead in those dialogues and those agreements, and what would be the right way to approach the Finger area, because this remains to be extremely tricky, and there has been a slight, if one can't say a pullback at this point of time, because there still remains a high number of Chinese troops, but the numbers are visibly less. The tents and the structures that had come up, also slight reduction in that, as well as the vehicles that they had brought up till Finger 4, but by no means does it mean that there has been a de-escalation or a disengagement, because troops still remain extremely close to each other at the Finger 4 area.
Abhishek, stay with me. Great news break by Abhishek there. Also want to get a word in from Gaurav Sawant on this. Gaurav, Abhishek reporting that yes, it's complicated, but there has been a visible thinning of troops on the Finger 4 ridge line. This is expected to continue, but it will be difficult. And also a pullback from the Gogra post area, that's Patrol Point 17 Alpha, is likely to be completed tomorrow, like Hot Springs today.
Absolutely. So this is the pattern that had been agreed to. This is the roadmap that had been agreed to. So as far as that area between Finger 4 and Finger 8 are concerned, the Chinese have pulled back with their boats. So all their boats have gone back beyond Finger 8. Some of their fortifications have come down at Finger 4 ridgeline and on the Fingers. Remember, they'd set up multiple fortifications between Finger 4 and Finger 8. All of them were visible. They were not tactically defendable in case the balloon went up, but this was a show of strength. So that is where the Chinese are pulling back. Some of their forces in Sirijap, where they set up an additional logistics camp, that too is being thinned out. But beyond those 2 kilometers, there is still a massive Chinese army deployment, and that thinning out has yet to begin. So as of now, it's only disengagement, not yet de-escalation, and not yet de-induction in any which way. Those are the 3 steps that are to be followed. Disengage frontline troops. In fact, that is where the Chinese are more apprehensive, because Indian soldiers are now really combat ready and raring to go. So that is why frontline troops have disengaged. They haven't de-escalated on either side, and there is no de-induction from the rear areas. From what my sources tell me, and Abhishek will bear us out since he's on ground zero, the Indians will not move back from Finger 4, because that is the area that we hold. We have a post there.
Exactly.
So to the best of my knowledge, at least as of now, we will stay at Finger 4.
Can confirm that. I can confirm that, Gaurav and Abhishek, you're both right. The Finger 4 position by the Indian Army just west of the ridgeline continues to remain there. There has been no pullback from that particular area, because this is, of course, all Indian territory. Gaurav and Abhishek bringing us the big news break. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for being with me. Now,
hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.